everyone. My name is Jasmine. I have two poems that I'm going to do. The first one is called This Love. This is not an ordinary love poem because this love is remarkable. It's easy yet difficult to describe. I've wanted to obtain every English dictionary to find a word that can adequately define this love. It's irresistible. It does more than sweep me off of my feet, but this love is what carries me into a whirlwind of peace. It revitalizes me, it rejuvenates, it redefines, and it refreshes me. It blesses me, and it's everything that I could ever imagine it to be. This love is beautiful, like watching two young girls with bright smiles play hopscotch on a warm summer day. This love is a warm summer day that softly kisses my skin, making me feel alive inside. This love is the reason why I sing. Everything that sounds like a glorified melody, this love is my thrill. Like finally being able to look directly at the sun, but it's much more satisfying, like finally being able to look directly at the sun and hearing him say, "Servant, I love you and I bid you well done." This love is faith. Like being humbled in God's presence and telling him you had no doubt in seeing his face. This love is brave. Like standing up proudly in a single ministry, declaring that you're not ashamed. And when someone asks you who your companion is, you can enthusiastically provide his name. And you have the power to break all of society and self-invited change when you're forced to pursue relationships by a certain time or age, because age does not matter. Because this love lasts forever. But be quick to grab onto it, but just know that you never have to let it go, because this love is what keeps me. This love is my most accurate definition of my inner beauty. This love has raised me, so I'm no longer compared to my low self-esteem. This love breathes into me, and it has braced all of my former insecurities. This is not an ordinary love poem, because this love is God. Thank you. The second piece is called Puzzle Piece. If I could compare my heart to anything, I would tell you that it was a 1 million piece puzzle. If I could describe it, I would tell you that it was growing colorless because all of the blood was extracted out of it and it slowly started to beat. From all of the mixed emotions, misinterpretations, misread signals, confusion, and a handful of lies, I confess to you that my heart never really had eyes, but it confused me because the reasons of my heart were always why I cried. Tears so salty that if I accidentally swallowed them, I would suffer from high blood pressure. It has always been my pleasure to seek companionship, but oh, how quickly the ship would sink. And I would try to go after it in the pool of my tears, but further down it went, along with the pieces of my heart. So, there I was, no longer chasing after those who hurt me, but I couldn't let them go because they had the pieces of my heart. And someone finally told me that I could give my heart to God, but I figured he needed all of my fragments to make me complete. But I never got those pieces back, so all I could sing was, "Jesus, I'm desperate for you, so come like a fire and saturate me now. You're all I want." And so he came in the most miraculous way that I often get choked up just trying to explain, but I can guarantee to you that I am not the same, and I've experienced a breathtaking, beauty-filled change with weight. I asked God, how could you renew and make my heart so clean when I handed you a heart that was so incomplete? And he said, "Beloved, your heart did not drown in the pool of your love, but they all came back to me." I was just waiting for you to find your true inner beauty and know that I am all that you need. So I had your 1 million puzzle pieces, and I had completed your heart with ease, because I am God and I am the master of taking things and making them perfect masterpieces. Child, I love you like no one else can, and my love will be enough when no one else will.